Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel today, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to people's unpopular opinions and whether I think I agree with it or not. So first of all, do not try and come for me in the comment section below saying that you disagree with what I say. I don't care, not that big of a deal. Second of all, I have asked a few of my uni friends on my Snap to give me some, as well as maybe a couple of other people. Leave a like and subscribe, turn on post notifications so that way you can know whenever I upload, and feel free to follow any of my social medias which will be in the description below. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first one that I got was from Nosh, and he said Rolex is shit. I pretty much have to agree. I'm sorry guys, I really don't get hype behind Rolex. I mean, it's just basically an expensive watch company, and you can even get watches as cheap as like £10. First person that I got it on my Snap was from Rebecca, and she said, so the first one she said was refrigerated chocolate over room temperature chocolate. I don't know, see, it really depends on the situation. It depends on the time of year it is. If it's like winter, then room temp is more better, because why would you want to have frozen chocolate? If it's in the summer, then obviously refrigerated chocolate is better than room temp. Even though personally I don't think it's that big of a deal to have room temperature chocolate, strictly speaking it's kind of better to have refrigerated chocolate in the summer. She also said iCarly over Victorious. iCarly is better than Victorious, I'm sorry. It just is. You lot can disagree with me if you want, but it is better. Next ones I got was from Ellie, and she does have a YouTube channel which I will link in the description below. First one she said is full-time YouTube is a real job. I don't necessarily think it's a real job. It really depends on how much effort and dedication and time you want to put into your channel. If you put in loads of time and loads of effort in making your videos as consistent and upgrading your equipment as you go along, and also try and keep enticing your viewers to continue watching your channel, then yeah, sure, you can make it as a full-time career. But just so you know, you won't be famous overnight. It will take you at least a few years. If you're prepared to want to make that kind of commitment to spend at least 5-10 years to get successful, then for sure, YouTube can be a real-time job. For me personally, if we're being a little bit realistic here, I don't think it is. And next one, Boris Johnson is a great PM. Kind of have to disagree with you there. I'm sorry. He may be the nicest one and he's slightly better than Donald Trump, but I don't think he's a really good PM. I'm sorry. He could have implemented lockdown and social distancing measures way on. We could have even done loads of testing by now. But no, instead we just sat back and relaxed until herd immunity got taken effect. And what did that do? Nothing. It didn't do anything. In fact, it just made the cases go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. So I don't think he's a really great PM in this case. And then her final opinion was legal drinking age should be 21 in the UK. I disagree. I don't think that people would want to wait until they're 21, simply because if you think about it, in America their legal age is 21, and then you're still seeing people under the age of 18 getting alcohol still. It wouldn't really make any difference. Even if you do decide to increase the drinking age, it won't make a massive difference. So I think personally the middle ground should be 19. Then the next opinions is from Jen. She had 4. First one was the death penalty is bullshit. I have to agree. You're not really punishing criminals. You're just essentially committing the same offense as they might have done. Some criminals may have killed somebody, but then they're essentially killing somebody else, which that also makes them criminals. So it doesn't really help anyone in this case. I think they should abolish the death penalty completely and instead just get them back into life, rather than, oh, well, they killed somebody, let's kill them. Because then you're a murderer by killing somebody else who already killed somebody else. And it's going to repeat itself until at least maybe a whole population gets killed because of this death penalty, if you know what I mean. The next one she said was animals shouldn't be kept in zoos. I think it's a little bit controversial. For me personally, it depends on what animal you're talking about. If it's like a harmless animal, then maybe they shouldn't be kept in a zoo. If it's more of a harmful animal, I think they should still be kept in zoos, simply because you don't want an animal to start biting and potentially killing people, do you? Because I know I wouldn't. And she also said Carol Baskin killed her husband. I don't really know who she is. And then her final one, she said there are only 2 genders. Again, this is very controversial because it really depends on whether, one, if you classify yourself as LGBTQ+, and second of all, if you classify as somebody who doesn't classify themselves as any gender. So if you are any of those things, then obviously you'll disagree with her opinion on it. For me personally, I kind of have to agree. I think human life is made up of male and female, and that's pretty much it. Then the next opinions that I got were from Molly, and she said chicken selects are better than chicken nuggets. Again, I have to agree. Chicken selects are just 10 times better than nuggets. I'm sorry, nuggets had their prime. Now they're overrated. People need to get over chicken nuggets. They're good, but they're not as great as chicken selects. Then we have quite a few from James, and first one he said was Stranger Things season 2 was the best, even though he finds the whole show overrated. Personally, I just think the show's overrated. So whenever something's overrated, I won't really care too much for it. And next one he said was Roblox is a good game. Again, I don't care too much for Roblox. Then he started talking about Doctor Who, and the first one from Doctor Who was was that he enjoyed the timeless child arc in Doctor Who. I don't watch Doctor Who, guys. I don't get the hype behind it. He also said David Tennant is his least favourite character. If you guys disagree with him on that, can do, but again, I don't watch Doctor Who, so I don't care too much for it. And then he also said Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game. Again, I don't care too much for it, to be fair. Maybe it's because I'm a boring person, but I have life, okay? So that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know whether if you want me to either do a part 2 of reacting to other people's opinions, or let me know whether if you want me to say my own opinions. So peace out, bye bye.